Good morning, everyone. We're going to get started. Clerk, if you could do roll call, please.
Chair Sarah Baxter.
Here.
Citizen Member Ashley Casado. School Board Member Edwin Ferguson.
Here.
Vice Chair Joel Flores.
Present.
Citizen Member Darnell Gardner.
Here.
Thank you.
Thank you. If everyone would please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Attorney, is there something special we need to do for number 2A, appointment of the council?
Just a vote to approve, if that's what the board desires.
I need someone to make a motion to amend legal agreement between Palm Beach County VAB and Aaron Fallwitzer.
So move.
Any a second? Second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Please see that the motion carries 5-0.
Thank you.
I need a motion to receive and file proof of publication for number 112-50074 for notice of special magistrate solicitation and proof of publication number 115-13747 for notice of VAB meeting in the Palm Beach Post. So moved. I need a second.
Second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Please see that the motion carries 5-0. I need a motion to approve the minutes of the March 13th, 2025 and March 27th, 2025 VAB meetings.
So moved. Second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Please see that the motion carries 5-0. Attorney, on the next one, A, it says motion to adopt the filing fee in the amount of, it says blank. Are we leaving that blank?
It is deliberate. There was new legislation between the last cycle and our new cycle. The board has authority to adopt a filing fee of up to $50. Up to $50 per petition. It was previously a $15 maximum, so that is within the board's discretion.
Thank you. I need a motion to adopt the filing fee in the amount of blank for petitions filed under Florida Statute 194-013.
If I may, I believe there's some comment cards on that item.
Do you want to comment cards first?
Yeah.
All right, we have 3 comment cards, all that wish to speak. I have Michael Corbisiero. Yep. I have Tim Hart. We have 2 microphones, so please come forward. Stand in line, and then I got Nicholas Mao.
Yeah. Sorry. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the board. My name is Michael Corbisiero. I'm a senior manager with Ryan LLC Property Tax Services.
Excuse me,
Sorry,
sir.
yep.
If you could bring the mic closer.
Up, yep.
There you
Sorry.
go.
Sorry. Okay, no worries. So good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the board. My name is Michael Corbisiero with Ryan LLC Tax Services. I'm a property tax consultant here in Palm Beach County for over 16 years. I'm a Palm Beach County resident for over 25 years. In this motion to adopt the following fee, I thought it was important to bring to your attention. Most recently on Monday, the VAB of Broward had their meeting and chose to adopt a filing fee of $0. They went to make it free for the 2025 tax year. I think when this legislation came out, it kind of just wanted to make sure that you understood the whole picture of that. It used to be $0 to $15 of max, and what changed was $0 to $50. But what we're not keeping in mind is that it's a range, and that for the longest time, you vote on this every year to set it at $15, but actually you can decrease it just as much as you can increase it. Florida is one of the only states in the southeast region that actually has an administrative filing fee at this time. Our surrounding neighbors do not. And even some counties, such as Hillsborough County, did not have a filing fee for a number of years. So this is something that we really can consider. And like I said, when this was put in front of Broward's VAB, they actually did decide to reduce it because basically the message that's being sent to the taxpayer is that in order to have your voice heard or contest your value, you're kind of having to, in essence, pay to have your voice heard. So I think it was important that Broward County, one of the main big counties, our neighboring county, kind of set the precedent, set the bar here for this motion to adopt being presented to these boards now. And so we wanted to just make sure that you would consider that as well. Thank you.
Quick question for you. Are you saying $15 or 50?
I'm saying $0 to make it free.
They adopted a $0.
Yes, they made it free for the 2025 tax year because this is something that's actually voted on every year. It's not kind of just became automatic to keep on carrying over the $15 because at that time, that is what counties chose for a number of years. But with this legislation, it's kind of being in front of boards that do you want to increase it, but also you should be you can decrease it because again, it's one of those type of fees that again, Florida is one of the only ones that does that in the Southeast region.
Thank you. I have a question for staff. How much do we normally charge?
Can you hear me? Just checking. Right now, we're charging 15.
Right now? And are we fluctuating or is that standard
That has been the case for, I would say, almost 20 years.
of $15?
$15. But that was the max up until this recent change.
Another question. So when people come in to pay, do they have to bring cash or check or something of that
Money
nature? They
orders.
can't use a credit card or
Well, they can if they file online.
if they file
Only if
online,
they
but not
come
in person?
That we don't have the ability to do that at this time.
Thank you. Excuse me, Member Ferguson, would you like to speak? I saw you.
Yeah, but then I realized we didn't have a motion on the floor, so I'll just wait.
Okay,
Yep.
please go ahead.
Good morning. I'm going to echo some of the things that Michael said, but I do want to get them on the record. Good morning, members of the board. My name is Tim Hart with Property Tax Alliance Group. I am a former county assessor here with Palm Beach County and have been involved in the property tax industry for over 25 years. I also have several investment properties as well as my primary residence here in Palm Beach County. So I speak both as a professional in the field and a taxpayer directly impacted by these policies. Raising the VAB petition fee from $15 to $50 may seem small, but it's a 230% increase that creates unnecessary barriers for taxpayers. Many petitions are filed simply to understand how the county's assessment is arrived, a basic right to transparency. This increase sends the wrong message that access to government records and due process should come with a steep price tag. Broward County's VAB recently voted to eliminate filing fees altogether, with commissioners noting that the funds to operate the process are already built into the county's budget. This ensures taxpayers can investigate their assessments without financial deterrence. Similarly, Miami-Dade County wisely chose to maintain its $15 fee, reasonable amount that offsets administrative costs while keeping the process accessible to all. Following Broward's lead and Miami-Dade's restraint would protect small property owners, seniors on fixed incomes, and those with modest portfolios from being priced out of their right to challenge potentially inaccurate assessments. The likely result of a $50 fee, fewer taxpayers will seek answers, not because they agree with their assessments, but because they can't justify the cost to ask the question. Thank you for your time and consideration.
Thank you. Do we have more?
Last one, I think. Thank you for the opportunity. Good morning, Madam Chair and members of the Value Adjustment Board. My name is Nicholas Mao, and I also am a representative of property owners throughout Palm Beach County. Represent property owners in this forum, which is the only forum, practical forum, for which property owners have to correct overvaluations in assessments. As was just indicated by council and the two gentlemen before me, the legislature this year raised the cap on Value Adjustment Board petition fees from $15 to $50 per parcel. Crucially, as was stated before, the law does not require any increase. It simply permits counties to charge up to $50. Each VAB retains full discretion to set the amount, including to zero. Today, similarly to the gentleman before me, we are asking you to consider restraint and to consider even reducing the fee to $0 per petition, as the fees or as the budget for the Value Adjustment Board is built into the county and the school board already. VAB hearings exist to ensure accurate assessments and public confidence. Florida's own framework recognizes access concerns by waiving filing fees entirely for certain petitions, such as homestead exemption denials, and for petitioners receiving temporary assistance. That's a policy signal from the state that fees can be a barrier. Similarly to the two gentlemen before me, the state of Florida is one of the only states in the area to charge a filing fee for any administrative appeals. Understandably, when appeals go to the court level, there are court filing fees, but at the administrative level, it is not such around the country. I would just ask for you to consider those comments and the two gentlemen before me today. Thank you.
And then we have the county's property appraiser, Dorothy Jacks.
Good morning to the VAB. Dorothy Jacks, the county property appraiser. I just wanted to give you some context on this issue. First of all, I've been in this office for 36 years, and the fee has been $15 all 36 years. I believe that originally the VAB was funded by the fee. The fee paid for the clerical services that the VAB had at the time. In the old days, the VAB's attorney was a member of the county attorney's office, so there wasn't a cost associated with that. And so the fee was meant to offset the cost of operating the Value Adjustment Board process. Certainly in those 35 years, the process has become larger and more involved, and I believe I'm not 100% sure, but certainly I'm sure that your clerk could let you know what percentage of the cost is offset by those fees now. I'm sure it's smaller than it used to be, but it's still offsetting some of the costs. So the cost of this process is not borne by the entire Palm Beach County taxpayer community, just a proportion of it certainly by the petitioners who are petitioning each year. Like everything else, the price of doing business is going up. I think this is why the legislature probably raised the cap that you can set the filing fee at to $50 from $15. Again, as I said, it's been $15 for over 35 years. Just like everything else, we've seen changes in the amount of homestead exemption. We've seen changes in all sorts of things, dollar fees going up for things. I will also comment that your clerk has done a great job of researching what other counties are contemplating. And yesterday we did hear that the Broward County clerk, the Broward County VAB decided to go to a zero fee. However, Miami-Dade has stuck with 15 for the year, and we're waiting to hear our other large counterparts are all also meeting in this window and making this decision. Some offices are contemplating a stepped increase, so they might go to $35 this year and $45 next year, but they are considering an increase. So I just want to make sure you're aware that we were very surprised yesterday at the drop from 15 to 0 in Broward. It is not the norm. It is, most counties are either, if they voted already, are sticking with 15 or they're going to 30, something sort of midline. But I cannot give you the data on the large counties like us, Hillsborough, Orange. They haven't met yet. But we do know what Miami-Dade has done. I just want to make sure that also you're aware that the majority of petitions, I would say out of the 5,000 filed, over half of them are filed on commercial property. So not the residential homeowner who is just coming in on their own. They are filed by commercial property owners, and those petitions do take an extensive amount of time. It is not the same as a very short homestead hearing, which might take half an hour of a special magistrate's time. Sometimes these commercial hearings can go on for hours. So when you think about the relative cost of $15 versus the amount of time that a petition might take, it's not your regular just a homeowner in presenting a few pieces of paper and we move on. It's usually a lot more involved than that for the majority of hearings that go to an actual magistrate. So I just bring that up for your information. That's all I have. I wanted just to make sure you had some context, and certainly we will obviously be very happy with whatever decision you make. Thank you.
Thank you.
If I may also just provide one point of clarity, the portability cost will remain at $15. All the other petitions are the ones that are subject to whatever this board decides now.
Commissioner Flores.
Yeah, I have a few questions. So I guess I'll address it to our staff. So property appraiser mentioned there's about 5,000 petitions that are filed. What's the exact number, and what has historically been that number of petitions?
So the number varies each year. In 2024, the total petition count was 5,494. In 23, it was 5,670. 22, 4,781, and I can keep going.
All right, so they're around 5,000 to getting
Yeah.
close to 6,000.
Mm-hmm.
Each petition, what is involved?
Well-
From when we take the petition to the final outcome?
So
Can
our
you-
office accepts the petition, processes it, makes sure all the appropriate documentation is included. We schedule it for hearing, and then it goes to hearing with the special magistrate. And like Ms. Jack said, for a commercial property, it can take 2-3 hours. For your residential, usually about a half an hour is enough time
That's for the hearing portion.
for the hearing
Is
portion.
there background that's done? Is there research? Is there?
So both the petitioner and the property appraiser will provide evidence. At the time of the hearing, the magistrate will review the evidence.
So I'm assuming evidence requires time.
Yeah, sometimes
to-
it's 600-700 pages of evidence, depending on the property. So it can be extensive. And then after the hearing concludes, the magistrate then takes the time to review what transpired during the hearing, review the evidence, and then submit their decision.
Okay.
After the decision, we come to the board adopts. We also have the reconsideration process, which you all are very familiar with. And then at that point, the final certification and the season's over. That's a very simplified,
So I'm assuming we pay for the magistrate, correct?
yes.
And how much is their hourly fee?
I believe it's $125. And we also pay for VAB Legal Counsel's hourly fee.
Right, so there are
That's the bulk of our cost.
additional employees that we have to hire to be able to,
Yes,
to
we
do
have a
this.
team that we have full-time, and then during the season, we often hire temps because of the fast pace. So, for example, last year we had 2 temps. This year, we're anticipating the possibility of even 3
Wow.
on top of the staff that we already have.
based on a $15 fee and the 5,000 applications, about what's the money that comes in? Do you have that on?
So for last year, we collected $85,000 in filing fees, which was about 7.8% of the total cost of what we spent to run the whole season.
Could you repeat that
7.8%?
one more time?
Sure. So it's 7.8% so I'll give you the numbers. The amount that we spent in VAB expenses last year was $1,087,493. And in petition fees that we collected $85,010.
About how many of these petitions are overturned? What's the
Granted,
granted, yeah. Do we have a percentage on that?
I don't have a percentage, but I probably have a number. Hold on one second. So last year, we had 5,494 petitions filed. Of those, 544 were granted. I will add, of those 5,494, 2,592 were withdrawn.
Okay. So you would say 500 out of 5,000, about 10%.
Yeah, I'm not good at math, so I can't really tell you for sure.
Roughly.
Denied, I'll give you that number too. 1,897 were denied.
Okay. I mean, based on this information, I mean, we're only collecting about 7.8%. I know the county's budget is extremely tight, and it's going to continue to get even tighter. It does require man hours. I wouldn't be opposed to doing a step to increase, but definitely keeping it at $15, at least for this year, since there hasn't been a lot of notice on this. But that would be my sentiment at this time. I think if people want to file the petitions, it's their right, and they should. I think $15 is not a heavy burden on people, and there is a cost for service anywhere that you go. So government should operate in the same manner. Thank you.
Madam Chair.
Yes, Member Ferguson?
Thank you. I'd like to make a motion that we keep the filing fee at $15 for this year, but that we increase it by 3% every year thereafter up to the statutory max of $50.
I don't hear a second, but I am going to comment. I don't agree with just setting us 3% until we get to 50. I do agree with the 15, keeping that where it is. And I kind of thought you were going to $20 maybe.
Well, can we get
Or-
a second? I'd be happy to discuss it. Can somebody just second for purpose of discussion?
I will second that motion.
Thank you.
Okay.
Madam Chair,
So, yes.
and I don't know if something's wrong with my microphone. I'll try to speak up. I believe it is probably not legal to set a filing fee for a future year.
Okay.
The boards that have done that, I think they are doing it sort of aspirationally, but each year has to stand on its own.
I think the clerks are having a hard time hearing, so if we can just speak into the microphone, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And I'll amend my motion, Madam
Okay.
Chair, if that's permitted. I'd like to amend it so that we raise the filing fee to $20 for this upcoming year.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Please see that the motion carries 5-0. Moving on, I would like to get a motion. I'll entertain a motion to adopt the local administrative procedures.
So moved.
I will second it, but I would like to go over the procedures, or at least have some sort of briefing.
Of course.
Apologies. Do you want an overall briefing?
I would like just a summary of what we are discussing here.
Much of the procedures are pretty standard in accordance to 12D9. Let me just pull it up here 1 second. It speaks to the filing options, the contact information, needing that to make sure that that's always up to date, what the filing fee is, the process of filing single or joint petitions, filing late petitions, how they are notified of their hearing, the evidence exchange, electronic hearing procedures.
Has anything changed? I think that's
The
a better
only
question.
thing that I would say that's changed is the $20 fee now that you
Okay.
all just set. And the other thing is the change that happened last year where the magistrates are now required to attend the adoption hearing if their petition is before the board for reconsideration. Everything else is consistent with what was adopted at last year's meeting.
The only, if I may add to that, I believe the evidence exchange procedures have been updated just to conform to some other new legislation which was passed during the break.
That's correct.
But really, most evidence was already received electronically, so it's really not a very substantial change.
Okay, if we can do this, maybe moving forward, when there are changes like this that were made, can that come to us in like red lines so that we can see what the old language to what the new language is, and we can
Not a
see
problem.
that readily
Absolutely.
available in advance? We do have a public comment card.
Yes, property appraiser Dorothy Jacks.
Thank you. I know normally I comment just once at the end, but I do think it might be helpful to comment as we go along. One part of the procedures discusses the filing options for filing a petition that taxpayers are able to file online, which we think is great. It's a great process. So much is done online. However, I will make you aware that the petitioners who are filing during the denial window, which is July 1st to July 31st each year, are not able to file online. This includes the homestead denial people who are filing to protest a denial of homestead. It's also the agricultural denial people who are protesting to a denial of an agricultural exemption. And I did get personally a couple of calls this year at the end, near July 31st, near the deadline, that why couldn't they file online? And we explained that is outside of our purview, it is the clerk's, but I did want to bring to your attention that that is a bit difficult, that they are unable to file online, especially as they approach the deadline. They actually have to come in person at that point, because of course it's too close to mail anything and hope that the mail will get here. So I did just want to bring that up. I know we have addressed this with the clerk and they explained it's to do with their internal systems, but I wanted to make you aware of it, that this is something that's pretty important to taxpayers. My staff are getting calls about it, and surprisingly, so am I.
Ms. Jacks, question, is that something that we, the Value Adjustment Board, can ask procedurally to be changed, that they can file it online?
Good morning. My name is Radcliffe Brown. I'm the Chief Operating Officer in Finance. I just wanted to let the board be aware that originally we were hoping to have gotten some new software to put in place. We're currently in the process of working on an RFI for the system, and we are aware that there are some limitations, and we are in the process of trying to upgrade our system. So hopefully next year, this time, that will not be an issue.
Thank you so much for that. And is there anything that you need from us to help with that process?
If we do, we will surely let you know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Please see that the motion carries 5-0. Clerk, do you need a reminder of who the first and second on the motion? You're good, thanks. Moving on to letter C, motion to receive and file VAB Legal Counsel's pre-hearing checklist memorandum of July 8, 2025. I'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
A second, we need a second. We have a first and a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Please see that the motion carries 5-0. Letter D, I will entertain a motion to receive and file the memorandum regarding 2025 Value Adjustment Board clerk contact information dated August 13th, 2025, and the memorandum regarding 2025 Value Adjustment Board members' information.
Second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Please see that the motion carries 5-0. Letter E, I'd like to entertain a motion to receive and file the memorandum regarding compliance with Rule 12D-9.0131 dated July 7th, 2025.
So moved.
First and a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Please see that the motion carries 5-0. Moving on to number 6, appointment of special magistrates to the VAB. I would like to entertain a motion to receive and file the July 7th, 2025 memorandum regarding the attorney special magistrate qualifications, tangible personal property special magistrate qualifications, and real property special magistrate qualifications.
So moved.
Second.
We have a first and a second.
I just want to ask staff, I know that you guys provided some backup. Is there anything here that we need to cover?
No, your legal counsel reviews all the applications to ensure that they qualify, and this memo outlines all of the candidates that qualified to be hired.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Please see that the motion carries 5-0. Letter B, I'd like to entertain a motion to approve the appointments of the attorney special magistrate, real property appraiser special magistrates, and tangible personal property appraiser special magistrates.
So moved.
Second.
We have a first and a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Please see that the motion carries 5-0. Letter C, motion. I would like to entertain a motion to approve the special magistrate form agreement.
Can I make a motion to approve item C and D
Yes.
altogether?
Yes. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? Please see that C and D carry 5-0. Do we have any public comments left?
At this time, I don't see any.
Staff comments?
We are very excited for a new season. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Any board comments? Member Ferguson?
Just want to welcome all the citizens back to school. We started school on Monday. Selfishly, I want to plug Palm Beach County School District. We're the best choice for the greater majority of students. Two quick requests of students and parents. One, please try to get to school on time. We know the students who get on time tend to do better than those who do not. And then also, newsflash, try to come to school as often as you can. Students who are absent from school tend to not do as well as students who attend school. So again, I'm happy that everyone is back. I'm stoked, I'm geeked. I've already run around campuses with my little pom-poms, encouraging teachers and staff and students. It's just really a great time of year, and happy to be a member of this board. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other members?
Madam Chair, one other sort of housekeeping item. As the board presumably knows, Board Member Accomando resigned from her position on the board. She did submit a resignation letter. It can either be read into the record or moved into the record at the board's.
I'll entertain a motion to receive and file.
Second.
So, in a second, all in favor, say aye. Any opposed? Please see that the motion carries 5-0. Thank you.
School Board Member Ferguson made a great point regarding back to school. I was there on Monday, and it was very exciting to see all the kids coming back. But I do want to remind people, and parents specifically, we got to make sure that our kids go and attend school. I think that's the biggest thing that I've learned from working with teachers, principals, is that attendance is key to success. So we have an A-rated school district, and we want to maintain that. And then obviously we want to make sure that our local schools have A-rated. That actually affects the value of homes. People want to live near schools that are A-rated. So I want to commend the school district, make sure that everybody's safe. I know there are some or cameras system now that are monitoring your speed in different municipalities. I know Boca is live, and I know some other municipalities are currently doing that. So I want to make sure that we're safe when we're driving, especially through school zones, and make sure that our kids are safe. So thank you.
Thank you. Any other comments? I will conclude by saying thank you, staff. Thank you, attorney. Thank you, everyone, for today, making a smooth process, answering our questions. And hope everyone is having a great first week back to school. Adjourned.
What you got?